Hello, Grade 2 learners. Welcome to Digital StoryTime. Today, we will be reading interesting stories and can be enjoyed by everyone. Each story has a title, a body, questions, and a glossary. Watch and enjoy. Welcome. King of the Birds. South African Folktale by Wihan Dijaga. Once long ago, the birds had a meeting. They wanted a king, just like people and animals. Which bird should be the king? Eagle! He is strong and kingly, said one bird. No, he has no crown, and when he calls, he sounds too sad, said another. Then ostrich, because he's the largest and roars like a lion, one called out. No, he can't fly. The king of the birds must be able to fly. I think I should be the king, said Peacock, fanning his tail. I am so beautiful. You are too proud, said all. I have the largest eyes of any bird. I should be the king. No, not you all, the other birds shouted. You go to sleep when the sun rises. And so they didn't get very far with choosing a king. Then one bird had an idea. The one who can fly the highest will be the king, she said. Yes, yes, all the birds shouted. And they flew up into the sky. Goose flew for one day, straight over the highest mountains in the world. Eagle flew for 2 days into the sky high above the mountains. But vulture soared for 3 whole days without stopping, straight towards the sun. Far above them all, the birds heard vulture cry, I am the highest! I am the king! But then just above him, vulture heard a tiny voice. Tink, tink, tink. I am the highest. I am the king. It was Sid, the smallest bird of all. He had held on to the great wing feathers of vulture as he soared into the sky. You won't beat me again, said vulture, and he flew straight up into the air. He flew up and up until he could fly no more. I am higher than any other bird. I am your king, he cried. But out from under vulture's wing crept the tiny bird. Tink, 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 tink. It is I, the smallest one. I am your king. Vulture was too exhausted to fly any further. So down he sailed, with a little bird under his wing. The other birds were furious with Sid. They waited for him, ready to pluck out all his feathers. But quick little Sid saw how angry the birds were and flew into an empty snake hole. The waiting birds told all, "With your big eyes, you must keep guard at the hole and catch him when he comes out." So all sat in front of the hole. But the sun was warm, and soon they all fell fast asleep. Little Sid peeped out of the snake hole. When he saw that all was asleep, he flew up and away. All was very ashamed that he had let the little bird escape. Now he only hunts at night. In the day, he sleeps, away from the sight of the other birds. We have finished reading the first book. Next are questions and glossary. Ready? Questions. Number 1. Why did the birds want a king? Number 2. How many days did each bird fly? Number 3. Which bird flew the highest? Number 4. What was the name of the tiny bird? Number 5. Why were the birds angry with Sid? Glossary. Eagle. E-A-G-L-E. Ostrich. O-S-T-R-I-C-H. Fly. F-L-Y. Peacock. P-E-A-C-O-C-K. Fanning. F-A-N-N-I-N-G. Owl. O-W-L. Goose. G-O-O-S-E. Vulture. V-U-L-T-U-R-E. Exhausted. E-X-H-A-U-S-T-E-D. E D. Furious. F U R I O U S. Peeped. P E E P E D. I hope you had fun reading this book and learned some new words and signs. Now let's read the second book. Enjoy.
Musau Saves His Father, an African storybook by Kanyiva Sandy and Benjamin Mitchley. Once upon a time, there was a small boy named Musau. He lived with his father Sionzola. Sionzola stayed out drinking until very late every night. Musau hardly ever saw him. When Sionzola came home, he would scream, "Villagers, villagers, come and rescue me! I am being attacked by a hyena!" On hearing Sionzola's screams, the villagers would come with their arrows and spears and machetes to rescue him. But they would find that he was drunk and just teasing them. Sionzola continued drinking and shouting for help late at night. The villagers continued going with arrows and spears and machetes to rescue him. But each time it was the same story. He would only be teasing them. Every time Sionzola returned home late, Musau would be woken up by his screams for help. Musau knew his father's voice very well. He would listen as Sionzola moved in the dark. Until he reached the door of their house. One night, Sionzola came home drunk as usual. But this time, a hyena actually hid near the house. When Sionzola screamed, the hyena fiercely attacked him. Sionzola screamed so loudly, but the villagers said, "We are tired of Sionzola's tricks." They turned over in their beds and went back to sleep. As usual, Sionzola's screams woke up his son Musao. One night, Musao listened for his father's steps as he always did. But his father did not seem to move closer to the house. Musao sat up and listened more keenly. "My father is really in danger," Musao said. "This time he is not teasing." Musao jumped up from his bed. He grabbed a smoldering log from the fire and rushed out of the hut. "Father! Father!" he called. In the moonlight, Musao saw Sionzola struggling with an animal. He raised the burning log. When the hyena saw the fiery log, he ran away. After that, Sionzola never went out again to drink. Instead, he spent his days telling interesting stories to the school children.
We have finished reading the second book. What have you understood from the story? Let's have some questions and glossary words.
Questions. Number 1. Why did Musao's father always scream? Number 2. Why did Musao wake up every time his father returned home late? Number 3. Why did the villagers refuse to help Sionzola when the hyena attacked him? Number 4. How did Musao realize that his father was really in danger? Number 5. Why did Sionzola stop going out to drink? Glossary. Rescue. R E S C U E. Arrows. A R R O W S. Spear. S P E A R. Machetes. M A C H E T E S. Attack. A T T A C K. Tricks. T R I C K S. Grabbed. G R A B B E D. Smoldering log. S M O U L D E R I N G L O G.
We are done for today. See you next time. Happy reading. Bye.
Test yourself in answering the questions in every storybook and get instant results. Visit ekitabu.com/TV and try it today.